Hello there, welcome to my channel. My name is Mackenzie and today we're going to be going through Mushu and Mulan's friendship quests. So let's get started. So the first step is to unlock the Mulan realm, which costs surprisingly only 15,000 Dreamlight. As you enter the realm, you're going to head straight for Mushu and start a conversation with him. He's going to ask you for your help cleaning up the camp. You're going to break 5 rocks, dig up 12 rice spills, and then flip back over the cauldron and then talk to Mushu again. Next, we're going to look for the pants, shirt, shoes, and socks. The shirt and socks are located inside the camp in the tents, while the pants and shoes are located outside the camp. The pants I actually end up walking past right here in this tree, and I do end up finding them later, but the shoes are up ahead here on this path located on the rock on the right. Once you've collected all 4 pieces of clothing, you're going to give them all to Mushu and he's going to turn them into an outfit for you to put on. With your new outfit on, you're going to talk to Mushu and he's going to give you a recipe to make Mushu's congee. If you walk over to the table on the left, all the ingredients are available inside the realm. You're going to grab one of everything, make the meal, talk to Mushu, and he's going to ask you to ring the gong and give the meal to Mulan. After we officially met Mulan, we're going to start the Dragon Army quest. We're going to need to clean up the realm by digging up the mud spots, collecting all the firewood and flowers, and following along the river to collect 3 buckets of water. And then lastly, you're going to snap a photo with Mushu. And then we're using everything we've collected so far to craft the unfired dragon statue. And then we're going to talk to Mushu and he's going to ask us to put the statue in the kiln and then we have to wait. For me, it took about 25 to 30 minutes. After telling Mushu that the statue is in the kiln and starting that timer, we're going to go and work on Mulan's training, and there are multiple parts to this, so we're going to start with fishing for precision. You have to catch 10 salmon, and you do not need the fishing potion for this. Just fish only in the gold rings. There are pretty much only gold rings available. And you're going to talk to Mulan, and she's going to ask you to put the fish in the cauldron. Next, I'm going to start the Orienteering task. With Mulan, you're going to follow her over to the training center, which is by the kiln and the crafting table. You're going to talk to her, and she's going to give you training weights to put on those weights, and then enter the training area. Again, you're going to talk to Mulan and then make your way around the area, collecting these pebbles. You may have to clear some trash out of your way to collect them, but once you've gotten all of them, Mulan's waiting for you at the end by the flag. You're going to give her the pebbles, and then that's it for the Orienteering task. Next, for brick breaking, you're going to use your pickaxe and break all 8 training bricks. And then you're going to talk to Mulan and finish waiting for the dragon statue to be done in the kiln. When it's done, you're going to talk to Mushu, who is waiting for you by the kiln. A landslide is going to happen, and then you're going to walk across the bridge and listen in on Mushu and Mulan's conversation. When they're done, you're going to talk to Mulan and she's going to ask for your help clearing up the landslide. You're going to remove the sand piles and the broken legs. You're going to clear the broken logs. Some of the logs are in the water, so you will have to fish them out. Then you're going to report back to Mulan with everything you've collected, and she's going to give you her tree seeds. You're going to plant those seeds in the pre-made holes and water them. You also do not need to use a growth potion for this. Mulan's still concerned for the village, so she asks you to craft 20 sandbags and then report back to her with them. Finally, she asks you to check in with Mushu, and then that's it to complete this quest. And now we're back to helping Mushu for clearing the road. You're going to collect all the wooden logs, not legs, you can find, and some will have to be fished out of the water again. You are going to use those wooden logs to craft wooden fence, and then you're going to go back across the river and put those wooden fences where the landfill was. After you've placed all 4 wooden fences, you're going to go back to Dreamlight Valley and you're going to put Mulan's house wherever you want it. I chose the Sunlit Plateau, and then you will unlock Mulan in your valley. Oh, of course, after you pay for it. And now we gotta get Mushu back to our valley, but before we get back to the Mulan realm, we're gonna have our daily conversation with Mulan and give her a gift or two so she can come hang out with us. Then, with Mulan, we can go back to her realm and talk to Mushu. Have us look for a key, which is where we planted those beautiful cherry blossom trees. It's in the back by those wagons. You're gonna give Mushu the key and then follow him over to Mulan's chest. Open it, grab the surprise item, talk to Mushu one more time, and then he will be ready to move to your valley. I also use this time to strike up my daily conversation with him and give him a gift or two. That way I am able to hang out and start his next quest. But first, we're going to start Mulan's friendship quest, so go ahead and strike up a conversation with Mulan, and she should ask you to cook her some vegetarian pizza. After you make it, give it to Mulan, and then she's going to ask you to go on a mining adventure. You're going to need to collect 3 topaz, 4 aquamarine, 6 garnet, and 6 peridot. After you collect all the gems, talk to Mulan, and then she's going to ask you to find the crates of tea in her realm. Now is also the time I recommend you have Mushu at level 2 because his first quest also asks you to report back to Mulan's realm. Starting with a reminder and stone for Mushu's quest, you're going to walk into the camp and grab the bug. You're going to grab another bug from the cherry blossom field, and the final bug is located outside the camp on the left path. Now, Mulan has 2 tasks inside the realm. First, we're going to go back inside the training center and collect this medallion, and then we're going to collect Mulan's tea crates that are located at the other end by the crafting table in the kiln. And then to finish both of Mulan's quests, you're going to head back to your valley and give Mulan everything you've collected from her valley, the medallion, which are actually weights, being the final piece, and then talk to her again to give her the tea crates, and she's going to ask you to place her new tea stand. After you place her tea stand, buy some of each type of tea leaf, and then talk to Mulan, and she's going to give you 4 different recipes. You're going to make each type of tea and some biscuits. You're going to give everything you cooked to Mulan, and she's going to ask you to talk to Mirabel, Scrooge, and Merlin. Then, to finish a daily regimen, you're going to report to Mulan's house, talk to her, talk to Scrooge, talk to Mirabel, and Merlin again, and then talk to Mulan one more time to finish this quest. But you know the routine at this point, so talk to Mulan again to start the next quest. She's going to ask you to collect tinkering parts, rope, hard and softwood, and then to also talk to Minnie. And then you're going to talk to Mushu, but he's going to send you to talk to Merlin because Merlin knows everything. And then with everything you've collected, you're going to craft the empty draconic garnet. You're going to give it to Mushu, but he's going to give it back to you, and then you're going to bring that to Mulan, and then she's going to give you the shadow theater. You're going to place the theater in your valley, and then you're going to take a picture in front of it. My girl looks so funny here, but Mulan was killing that pose. But afterwards, you're going to talk to Mulan, and then you're done with this quest. Now we're throwing it back to those bugs we collected, and we're going to go give those to Mushu finally. He's going to give you an incense lantern, and you're going to equip the incense lantern and then walk through the plaza, peaceful meadow, and dazzle beach with it equipped. Then you're going to talk to Mushu, and he's going to ask you to craft the Great Stone Dragon statue. After you craft the statue, place it in your valley, and then tell Mushu about what you did. He's going to ask you to collect 5 garnet, 5 aquamarine, 5 topaz, and 10 red flowers, and then bring them to him. He's going to give you back 1 red garnet to add to the statue yourself. After you talk to him again, he's going to tell you to go to the beach and to break the gold and black flint rocks and to bring him back all the flint. With the flint, he's going to ask you to ignite the left and right torches on the statue. You're going to talk to him one more time to tell him you lit the torches to finish a reminder in stone. And then come on, you know the routine, talk to him again to start the next quest. We're going to start the MUSHU program. Talk to the beast, and then you're going to go back and talk to Mushu. After you talk to those 2, you're going to talk to Belle and Mulan. You're going to ask Mulan for paper, and you're going to ask Belle for ink for your quill. You're going to give Mushu everything you've collected, and he's going to give you back an ink blob test kit, and you're going to open that. Then you're going to explain to Mushu what you saw, and he's going to give you a test for Beast, and you're going to place that right outside Beast's castle. Then you're gonna wait by Beast's test and listen in on Mushu and Beast's conversation. When they're done talking, you're gonna talk to Mushu and he's gonna give you some old furniture to place outside of Beast's castle. You're gonna break 2 of those pieces of furniture and then you're gonna talk to the Beast. Then you're gonna talk to Mushu again and he's gonna ask you to get something from Daisy, Stitch, and to grab Beast's old clothes from the Beauty and Beast realm. I found them in his room in the chest by his bathtub. After that, you're going to use all the items you've collected to craft the beastly mannequin, and you're going to place it outside the beast's castle. And then, same thing, you're going to wait for them to have their conversation, and then you're going to talk to Mushu again. When you talk to him, he's going to give you the recipe for wonton soup, and you're going to cook 2 wonton soups, 1 for the beast and 1 for Mushu, and then you're going to deliver them. After the beast and Mushu get their soup, talk to Mushu one more time to finish his MUSHU program. And next we're starting the Art of Fun quest with Mulan. You're going to start a conversation with her, of course. You're going to collect 8 yellow, 8 red, and 8 blue flowers and give them to Mulan. Then you're going to plant 3 chili peppers, 4 sugar cane, 5 onions, 6 soya, and 9 rice. Then we're going to talk to Mulan. She's going to ask us to talk to Mushu, and he's going to ask us to craft 3 wooden training dummies. You're going to give Mushu the 3 wooden training buddies, and he's going to give you some more furniture. You're going to use all of that to decorate a training area for Mulan. After you decorate the training area, you're going to take a picture of the training area with Mulan, and then you're going to talk to Mulan. And that's it for her level 7 Art of Fun quest. To start Mulan's final level 10 friendship quest, you're going to talk to Mother Gothel, and she is going to send you to craft some mini flags. You're going to bring the flags to Fairy Godmother, and then you're going to talk to Mulan standing at the beginning of Peaceful Meadow to start the game. Our team consists of Nala, Buzz, and Maui, so we are going to start a conversation with all 3 of them, and they're going to give us hints on how to find their flags. Buzz's flag can be found in the Sunlit Plateau by digging. There are tiny holes, and there is a tiny flag sticking out of one of the holes. After you find the flag, bring it back to Buzz, and then next we're gonna go find Nala's, which can be located on Dazzle Beach, and you're gonna find it by fishing. After we find Nala's flag, we're gonna bring it back to her, and then lastly, we're gonna get Maui's flag. Maui's flag can be found by cooking. You will just need the flag, which you'll get by talking to him, mint, ginger, and 2 carrots. And then we're going to give the flag back to Maui, and then finally we're going to return to Mulan. She's going to ask us to meet her in the mystical cave on Dazzle Beach, and once inside we're going to talk to her, and then we're going to head all the way down to the bottom of the cave. At the bottom of the cave, we're giving the mini flags to Fairy Godmother, and then we're going to listen in on Mulan and Mother Gothel's conversation in the cave. Once the conversation's over, we're going to talk to Mulan, and she's going to tell us we should take a celebratory picture with the winning team. We're going to take that picture and we're going to show it to Mulan to finish her final friendship quest. Next, for Mushu's friendship quest, we're starting the Guardian Party. We're going to meet him in the mines in the Sunlit Plateau. We're going to talk to him once inside, and he's going to ask us to deliver invites to the Beast, Simba, and Mirabel. After you pass out all those invites, you're going to talk to Mushu and let him know that they're all been delivered, and then he's going to ask you to craft some decorations. So you're going to head to your crafting table and create 2 modular dragon heads, 3 modular dragon bodies, and 2 modular dragon tails. And then you're going to meet Mushu back inside the mines, and now he has it all decorated for the party. You're going to talk to him, and he's going to ask you to ring the gong. You're going to talk to Mushu again, and then you're going to start a few quests at the same time. The first one I chose to do was to cook up some sesame balls and then give them to Mushu. Then I did the following 2 tasks kind of at the same time, the red punch hunt and the M.U.S.H.U's Piñata Extravaganza, because they are both located inside the mine. Once you're inside the mine, you can just do a quick walk around and you're kind of looking for those sparkling red pouches. They're not too hard to find. There are 7 of them you have to find, and then you get bonus ones to open after you complete the task. Once you've found all the pouches, you're going to report back to the beginning where the celebration is, but just before you make it there, there are 3 piñatas waiting for you at the end of the mine route. You're going to break them all to also finish M.U.S.H.U's Piñata Extravaganza. Then meet M.U.S.H.U at the front and take a picture of him with the celebration. And then you're going to talk to him one more time to finish this quest. Which means finally all we have left is M.U.S.H.U's level 10 friendship quest, the Tiny Villagers Society. You're going to start, just like you start all the quests, by talking to M.U.S.H.U, and he's going to send you to talk to Buzz, Woody, Stitch, and Remy. After you talk to everybody about it, you're going to report back to M.U.S.H.U what everybody said, and he's going to ask you to craft 5 tiny chairs. You're going to give the 5 tiny chairs to M.U.S.H.U, and then you're going to talk to Remy, and he's going to give you miniature leek seeds. Now, I'm impatient, and I didn't care to figure out how long it would take to wait, so I used a miracle growth elixir on these miniature leek seeds before I watered them. But your next step is to plant and water the leek seeds. And then once they've grown, harvest them and use them to cook up 3 miniature leek soups. You're going to bring the soups to M.U.S.H.U, and then you're going to meet him in his house and listen in on the first Tiny Villagers Society meeting. Then you're going to talk to M.U.S.H.U about the next step, and the next step is to report back to the Mulan realm and find the fan. We're going to report back to M.U.S.H.U, and he's going to send us to Scar's house. Once inside, we're going to give the fan to M.U.S.H.U, and then we're going to go talk to Scar, and then we're headed back inside of Scar's house. Once inside, we're eavesdropping in on another conversation, and then afterwards, we're going to talk to M.U.S.H.U about it. After we talk to M.U.S.H.U, he's going to ask us to meet him back at his house for another Tiny Villagers Society meeting. We're going to listen in on the meeting. We're going to talk to M.U.S.H.U about the meeting. And he's going to give us a tiny party set. And then we're going to decorate with the tiny party set and take a picture with all the Tiny Villagers Society. And then lastly, we sum it all up by talking to M.U.S.H.U one more time and completing his level 10 friendship quest. Which means that is everything. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!